It's what you invest in thought that is your life and is the avenue to your eternal life. May it be a straight road, because straight roads are more efficient, get you there faster. But keep on track a moment in this recording. Everything is handled in thought, and you generate thoughts about others. You might see a beautiful lady and you imagine her being so beautiful, so lovely, and you might imagine, being in a relationship with her and that she loves you and how good that would be. It's the vividness of that penetrates you and you fall in love. You could say you haven't fallen in love with the lady at all. You've fallen in love with your construction of her in your mind. And that is always going to be true. You don't experience reality as such. You simply reconstruct it in the mind and then relate to it accordingly. But it's that you're relating to, not the objective reality that's out there. And I don't mean to minimize the importance of your thoughts. On the contrary, quite the reverse. I'm saying that this is what you live in, thought. Reality is thought, it's not something objective. The objective is transitory and changing, ever changing. There's nothing permanent in the material universe. It's the inner spiritual universe of thought that is your eternal life, life eternal, life abundant, ideally. That's what you're pressing towards. So, I choose to worship God. You might say made in my own image, because he personifies my own values. What else could I love but that? And this, dare I say, entity is what I worship with heart, soul, mind and strength. And I find it brings blessing and goodness and joy and peace and hope and loving kindness and life, fullness of life. I become fuller in life because of it. What a blessing, what an incredible, unending blessing this is. How simply wonderful. That is what we're doing. That's where we're at. The things of the world, making things, career and having and gaining and doing, and none of it has any meaning at all without thought. It's as if it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist to you, except you think about it. You can only handle the thought that you put in consequence to what you call your experience in the world, what you call living, can only be experienced in thought, your thought. And if I think it and you don't, well, you don't get the benefit. It's you that has to think it. And you do, because you're given life. Life is this staggering ability to think about things, to have thoughts, and to then respond accordingly. So we marshal our thoughts. We put them in order, an order that we find most pleasing, according to our values. And by the grace of God, we learn then accordingly what is needed for us to have abundant life, life eternal, by the goodness and the grace, the loving kindness of our God. It's all spiritual. It's all in thought. It is the all